That's obviously going to do a good job of keeping Igor Kerim, you know, a little more alive, but there's a spell pierce, all right, sure. Pay for it, I guess.
Easy deal.
Okay, I still have enough mana to pay for this spell pierce. What are you doing, man? I mean, yeah, sure, you get the prowess triggers, but like, what's the plan here? Oh.
There it is.
A mystical dispute as well.
Functional. Yeah, functional spell pierce enough to get in for Xaxes.
Settle the wreckage.
I'm glad you asked.
Oh my god! A 100-card historic brawl. Settle the wreckage in hand after I called it.
Riley, here we go. Nothing ventured, nothing gained here. Seasoned Pyromancer can let you ditch your hand in this case to draw 2 cards, and we need exactly 2. We need Bone Crusher Giant and an untapped red source.
Need the Bone Crusher Giant with Stomp, which stops the 9 lives from preventing damage, and we need the red source to cast the Stomp, Dennis. And wouldn't you know
there it is!
Look at that! I've always maintained, Dennis, I've always maintained that Magic is a very skill-testing game indeed, and Charizard James is showing us just how skill-based this game is, ripping the actual perfect 2 off the top here, and is going to win the game on the spot because of it.
Yo, what's up, Titan Smash? Oh no!
If this was the only way Tybalt's Trickery had ever been used, Riley, I think it would have been balanced the way Wizards intended it.
I think this is actually Magic as R&D intended. Tybalt's Trickery. Getting rid of an eye twitch? Why are you scared of an eye twitch? Now you have to deal with the lolth. What was that?
I'm terrified of an eye twitch, dude. Like, if only it had been something like a lolth, you know?
Raise the alarm. We found their win con. We didn't know what it was, and now we know. I've now found their win con. I don't like it. You fool didn't play around Triple Tithe. Listen. My opponent had Sky Tether main deck and then boarded out of all the bad cards and boarded in good cards like Memory Lapse and Teferi. How am I supposed to win if I know that? Their tempo play of 2 soldiers are going to win them the game. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. I can't look. I can't look. Ow. Man, Valkmir is a problem.
Nope.
Oh no. Wait, what just happened? Why was this 5 mana? Oh no. It came in tap.
Oh no! It came in tap.
Oh my god! Did we do it?
Yes! I attack!
Holy shit!
I attack! I attack! Realized my mic was off. But it's not off anymore. What is up, gamers? How's it going? Yo, you still on the edge of your seat from the trailer? I know, right, Faya? Dude. We just got something today that's pretty cool that I want to go over. But today's going to be a brewing stream as well. We just saw the Meta Monday video, or I just saw it, from Jeff Hoogland that he put out. And he put out some interesting statistics. So we're going to look at those as well. Let me actually go get the website for us all here to double check this. It's an MTG Melee, right? MTG Melee has like the archetype breakdown, right? That we just got. So let me double check that. Pretty sure it's right here. All right, let's go to Jeff Hoogland's YouTube video then. And if you're not subscribed to him, subscribe to him on YouTube. But he has a Meta Monday video that just came out. We're not going to watch it, but we're going to talk about it. But there's a spot in here where he brings up the matrix that we're going to look at. Let's get some music playing, actually. Music. Commence. All right, so we're going to talk about there's a new unset that came out if you're unfamiliar. So if you're unfamiliar, get it? That we're going to go over. And we're also going to go over this Meta Monday here, and then we're going to do some brewing. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Let's show you what I'm talking about, which is right here. Yo, Captain John, how's it going? All right, so you can't see this. Blow it up a little bit here. All right. So, this matrix here, if you haven't seen this, gives a picture, a snapshot, if you will, of the meta. This is a part of Melee, MTG Melee Premium that you have to get for Premium. I don't have Premium, but I can look at a YouTuber that has Premium. Sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know, chat. So, we have mono white aggro. There's been a lot of chatter in the chat, and by chat I mean Discord, about archetypes in Standard. Now this is mono white, is it Epiphany, mono green, Orzhov control, which I've been playing, the Orzhov Snow deck. Is it control? Is it dragons? Gun treasures? Is it control? Dimir control and Grixis control. Do you see the problem with this graph? Blue, red, X decks. All right. Is it Epiphany? Is it control? Is it dragons? Freaking, is it control again? With snow in it. And Grixis control are all blue, red, X decks. So that's 5 decks out of the 10 decks shown. 50% of the decks in this graph are blue, red decks. That all like kind of do the same thing. That's a problem. There's a few cards in these decks that are used in almost every single one of these blue-red decks. Expressive Iteration, Memory Deluge, probably also Unexpected Windfall, freaking Lear, some combination of like Lear, the Egg, Goldspan Dragon, Hullbreaker, Horror, and All Runs Epiphany are used in like every single one of those is it decks, without fail, without question. You can't, like, every single deck has those cards in it, okay? At what point do you have to be like, hey, these cards are probably too good if the 50% of the decks even mentioned are those decks? There's like so many other decks you can play. 50% of the decks even mentioned, we haven't even looked at the stats yet, are blue-red X decks, okay? They're not even freaking mentioned. Oh yeah, divide by 0 too. Unbend Omnath, give us Storm the Festival midrange. That'll be like insane, actually. Like, imagine Lotus Cobra into Omnath into Storm the Festival. Like, yeah, no. That would be actually insane. But anyways, just talking about this, okay? Just talking about this graph, okay? Not only do you have 50% of the decks being Is It, okay? But you have different variations of Is It, and yes, I know they play slightly different cards or whatever. But this goes with my tweet, okay? This goes with the tweet that I mentioned, okay? that I'm going to do this real quick. We're going to do this real quick, and we're going to go to my profile, and then we're going to go to a tweet that I mentioned a little while ago saying the problem is not Epiphany or Hullbreaker or Lear or Hall of the Storm Giants. The problem is the Is It interaction and card advantage shell as a whole. Okay, and I got, and I agree with this now. Beforehand I was like, nah, fam, nah. Epiphany's just too good of a card, or man, Lear's just too good, or man, Hullbreaker's just too good. Man, Hall of the Storm Giants is just too good. Hey, thanks, guy who plays bass. I was saying that for a little bit, but then I was like, wait, what if you just put any one of those cards or any two of those cards in the same deck and just play the same exact Is It deck card for card? Would the deck still be good? And then I'm like, wait, yes, it would still be good. And it probably would still be tier 1. If you just did any combination of those freaking cards, it doesn't really matter. And we've shown that. And even with the Egg and Goldspan Dragon, like, it doesn't matter what top end you play. Your top end could be freaking Inferno of the Star Mounts, and your deck would still be tier 1. That's the problem. Your top end could be freaking like looping a counterspell that puts cards back in your deck from the graveyard. That could be your win condition, and the deck would still be good. Your top end could be a different color. Your top end could be freaking Gigantosaurus, and it would still be good. And yes, I know that is an exaggeration. Okay? But you put any like good blue card or any good red card as like your 5+ mana card, the deck's still going to be tier 1. Why is that? Interesting. It's like Expressive Iteration, Galvanic Iteration, like Memory Deluge, Unexpected Windfall, Jwari Disruption, like Burning Hands, the one that deals 1 damage, MDFC, I forgot the name off the top of my head, like Divide by Zero. Like, these are all insane cards in Standard in the same deck, all in the same deck. I think Control decks can't attack the turns combo, but I think if we remove that combo, Control could check the deck enough to open the format. But you'd have to play hard Control. You'd have to play like a billion counter spells, and then you just lose to Mono White. Like, you're saying if they banned Galvanic Iteration specifically? Like, okay, let's be honest with each other. Memory Lapse is better than Divide by Zero. But Divide by Zero might as well be Cryptic Command in like a lot of situations. If they don't ban Galvanic Iteration, then like Windfall is just so crazy. Because on turn 4, they just like, here's the curve. Turn 1, deal 1 damage. Turn 2, Jwari Disruption or Burn Spell. Right? Turn 3, Divide by Zero. How do you ever deal damage to them? Okay, turn 4, Unexpected Windfall or Memory Deluge. And if it's Unexpected Windfall, you best believe they're already in the late game at that point. They have enough mana to win the game. Like, how are you supposed to beat that if you're any other deck besides Mono Green? How do you even beat that? You have to have like infinite duresses. And even then, Duress can't even hit Hullbreaker, can't hit Lear, can't hit freaking Epiphany if it's foretold. Yeah, like with mono white with Thalia printed in the format can't even beat Is It Turns. Thalia just got printed in the format. That's a problem. Been having a good time with Grill Werbles. That was one of my next stops to build in post Crimson Vow as well. So maybe we start with something like that. Yeah, so much for Thalia opening up the format, right? But I really do think that the interaction and card advantage shell as a whole makes Is It just too good of a deck. If I liked playing Is It decks, I would be playing the heck out of it. But I just don't like playing Is It decks. Oh, it's been dictating the entire format for months. This is not a new thing. But yeah. This here, let's just go over some of these real quick. Like, mono white aggro. It has a okay matchup against everything, if not less than 50%. Greater than 50% against Is It Control Snow and Dimir Control and Mono Green. Okay? But it's abysmal against Orzhov Control. And then Orzhov Control has a great matchup against Mono White. Great matchup, what we're talking about right now. Great matchup against Mono White, good matchup against Mono Green. Good matchup against Jund Treasures, Dimir Control, and Grixis Control for the most part. But abysmal against Is It Dragons, Is It Control, and Is It Epiphany. Orzhov Control is terrible against the Is It decks, but amazing against everything else. Okay. So when you play your mono white deck or your mono green deck, you like when you play mono white, you're like, okay, well, I'm building this deck to beat Epiphany. Well, it doesn't beat Epiphany. It beats the control variants. Okay, but so like what I've been playing recently, Orzhov Control Snow, terrible against Is It Control, Is It Dragons, and Is It Epiphany. Abysmal. You might as well scoop before the match begins. All right. Good matchup against mono green and mono white though. And then mono green and mono white are right here. But all of a sudden, mono green has a bad matchup against everything. 41%, 46.9, 54.2. It's okay. 42.9, 37.5, 35. This is terrible. It's not like scoop already terrible, but it's pretty bad. Like 35.5%, multiple 30 in the 30. When you get to the 30 percentages, you're just like, that's bad. That's not just bad. That's bad. Mono green good against Dimir Control, Grixis Control, and Is It Epiphany. So like, if you want to beat Is It Epiphany in this entire graph, you have to play mono green. But you know what? You have to give up your mono white matchup, your Orzhov matchup. Literally, you lose everything else. If you want to beat Is It, you will lose against everything else. So I think something about this graph screams to me to play some kind of Abzan deck. But like, you have to build it to like really aggro. So like, I don't think you can be really aggro as mono green is and still beat everything else. Like the question is, how do you beat Epiphany? Okay, the answer is mono green. That's just the answer. Like, we know already how to beat Epiphany. That we know. The problem is saying, how do we beat Epiphany and not lose to everything else? I guess besides Dimir Control and Grixis Control, but like, whatever. Yeah, Nimble Sloth. You need fast, cheap aggro threats. That's the problem, though. Mono White has fast, cheap aggro threats, and there's still 43 against Is It Epiphany. Okay? 51 against Is It Control, which is whatever. 46, less than 50% against Is It Dragons. And then less than 50 against Grixis Control. Mono White's not even beating Epiphany. Oh, fat, not fast. Okay, okay. You need like mono green has like large, beefy creatures, right? There's like old growth troll and like 2-mana 3/3s. Like you got to make it really hard for mono for like Izzet to be able to kill your stuff. You need like 4 toughness creatures. You need to hit them and hit them hard and kill them and have 4 toughness creatures. But then you also need to not lose to mono white and not lose to like Gun Treasures and Orzhov control. Well, yeah, Demon Bolt and Thunder Rebuke can deal with the X-Force, but the thing is, they have to have them. And they're not playing 4 of each of those. Like, yeah, they're playing Burning Hands that deals 4 damage too. But, like, there's only so much you can deal with. That's the reason why Mono Green is good against Izzet. It's because you can't deal with everything. You'll eventually just die. But the fact that mono white is still in the format, you can't actually when you're Izzet, you can't really profitably beat mono white and mono green at the same time. And I'll show you what I mean here. Let's look at Izzet Epiphany here. Izzet Epiphany here, mono green aggro 35%, mono white 56%. So Izzet Epiphany, you could say they figured out the mono white matchup. But then if you beat mono white, you lose to mono green. Now let's shift over to Izzet Control here. 49% against mono white, 53% against mono green. So it's kind of 50-50, but honestly, this deck's 50-50 all the way around. So if you want to have the best 50-50 deck with a couple good and bad matchups here and there, like a 30% Jun Treasures matchup, or a 75% Izzet Dragons matchup, or like an 83% Dimir Control matchup, but then the main matchups, you're just 50% across the board, play Izzet Control. But like, do you want to play a 50% deck? I don't know. Sometimes it's cool to play 50% deck, because you can be like, well, I think I'm better than 50% of the population of Magic the Gathering players, so I can play a 50% deck in the masses and just do better than 50% myself. Which is okay, I guess you could think of it like that. But like, let's look at Izzet Dragons. 53% against mono white, 45% against mono green. So Izzet Dragons and Izzet Control for the most Izzet Control kind of Izzet Control is kind of like the opposite of Izzet Epiphany, and where they have good matchups opposite. Like, one's good against mono white, one's good against mono green. But notice that none of them are good against both. Izzet Dragons is good against mono white and bad against mono green, just like Izzet Epiphany is. So if you're gonna play Izzet Epiphany, Izzet Epiphany and Izzet Dragons have very, very, very similar stats. With Izzet Dragons having a better matchup than Izzet Epiphany against Izzet Control, specifically because you have Egg and Goldspan Dragon. Okay, but way worse against Izzet Control mirror matches, 50% to 25%. So you kind of have to like pick your poison here. Like, what do you want to lose to, but you can't beat out everything. So the secret here is what deck has like the closest to 50% against the bad things, but is still good against the other things. And the answer right now, I think, is Izzet Control. But honestly, this looks a lot like 50% across the board. What's the difference between the 3 Izzets? Mono green with sweepers. That's the answer, right? It looks like the most green squares in the meta right now is Izzet Epiphany. Of course, it's the best deck. It has the most green squares. All right. Mono white is good, but mono white loses to Orzhov Control because Orzhov Control beats mono white and mono green beats one half of Izzet decks, and mono white beats the other half of Izzet decks. So what do you do to beat all the things that are trying to beat Izzet? You play Orzhov, which is what I was playing. But Orzhov loses to Izzet. So it's like, what is going on here? It's like a triangle, but it's not a triangle. It's kind of like a triangle with four corners, which is like an impossible shape. Mono green hook, make it possible. I don't know. You would need historic mana base for that. You'd probably need a modern mana base to pull that off. Does anyone have a link to the mono green deck? It's 101 deck lists combined. Not just a mono green deck. A triangle with the shape of a square. A square? It could be, I said 4 corners, okay? It doesn't have to be 90-degree angle corners. Oh, I know you're joking, Denriel. It's just a triangle that's ridiculously skewed. Isn't that called a rhombus? Is that called a rhombus or like some kind of weird parallelogram? You didn't know on this Magic the Gathering stream that you were going to be learning geometry, did you? But yeah, just looking at this, like, there's no Gruul in here. There's no, like, look at this, and there's, this is the most diverse meta I've ever seen. Wait, what is this, Nimble? This one undefeated in something? Yeah, there's no Teamer or Jund list with Sentinel Magda in the whole list. In all of that we just looked at. Gruul is just mono green but worse into a lot of decks. Like, mono green loses to mono white even with all the removal it has. Two Ren, 4 Pack Leader, 4 Mammoth, 4 Troll, 4 Sculptor, 2 Tangled, 1 Primal Adversary, 4 Chariot, 4 Ranger Class, 4 Blizzard Ball. Looks pretty standard. 2 Inscription, 2 Snakeskin. Yo, what's up, Floofies? Can I get a streamer shout out for Floofies? Do you have a mod in chat right now? Wait, is it? Oh yeah, Nuno is here. Nuno just hasn't been talking or like left the computer for a second. Sideboard, Toski, Tangle Trap, Outland, Snakeskin, Devouring Tendrils, Frog Hemoth, Kevlar's Huntmaster, Ren Inscription. Isn't that just the mid list? I don't know, Handari. But this one's undefeated. Wait, no, it's not undefeated. Hello? This is 7-2. Oh, you said undefeated day 1. Is there any decks that don't bore me to death? Asking the real questions. Yo, Goris, thanks for hopping in and giving the shout out, and Nuno, thank you. Double shout outs for Floofies. By the way, Floofies is a fantastic content creator. Okay, go follow Floofies. Click the freaking link. That link's not there just for show. Okay, you think that link's there for show? You think those purple twitch.com/Floofies is there for show? Freaking click the link and click the follow button if you're not already following. Good lord. We're all friends here, right? We want to help everyone else out, right? Click the follow button. All right. It then lost to mono white in turns on day 2. That's expected, actually. Actually, losing to turns is not very expected, but it could happen. Grixis control, is it control, mono white? Oh, they beat mono white 2-0. Is it control? Orzhov control? Is it control? Yeah. This mono green list specifically had the best matchups possible outside of this one mono white. Like, actually 2 mono whites. They beat mono white 2-0 and then lost 2-0. But look at this. Grixis control. Is it control? Is it control? Orzhov control? Is it control? And then mono green mirror match. Is it turns? Like, what better tournament experience could you ask for? Also, can I get a streamer shout out for Tomas Pokorny, actually? Otherwise known as the Ninja, with this little thing here. We get a streamer shout out for the Ninja. Okay, as you can see right here, it's the in front of it, which is right here. Twitch.tv/the Ninja. Get us a shout out for this person also. Tomas Pokorny was a Mythic Championship competitor, I believe, and actually just qualified for the, I think, non-existent Challenger Gauntlet or something like that. For like competitive, for like super competitive Magic with all the super competitive players and best players in the world, actually got in place of his name. His face is literally in my head, but I can't figure out his name right now off the top of my head. Come on, what's his name? Someone help me out. Oh no, I have a terrible memory. Who did Tomas replace as the last person in the rivals? Whatever. Anyway, Risk of Arctech. There we go. Thank you, Z. Thank you, Z. All right. Anyway, so we have what is his most recent tournament? Loading results. He plays in so many tournaments. All right. We have Red Bull Untapped 2021 International Stop 6 Central European Time. Got it. 9-3, 15th place. Let's see his mono green list. Senate Pack Leader, Werewolf Pack Leader, Sculptor of Winter, Kazandu, Old Growth Troll, Ulvenwald Oddity, Florahedron, Liberator, Avabrut Caretaker, Chariot, Ranger Class, Lizard Brawl, Inscription. So no main deck Snakeskin Veil. We have 3 in the sideboard. 3 Tangle Trap to Drew Blightblade. I don't know why that touches here. Maybe it's from Mono White. Maybe it's the mirror match. Oddity, Caretake, 2 more Caretakers, Devouring Tendrils, and Outland Liberator. And then this one was 9-3. Got 15th place with 27 points. Now, Rakdos Vampires, Mono White, Naya Treasures, Orzhov. So he had a harder experience. Orzhov Control, Mono Black Control, Mono White Aggro, Izzet Control, Mono Black Control. Yeah, oh my gosh. He had such a harder matchup than the other player. A harder tournament. Izzet Epiphany, Mono Black, like all the Mono Black snows. Izzet Epiphany, Azorius Control, Orzhov Clerics. And Mono White in combos with Tendrils. Yes, it does, because of Death Touch, yeah. His list is probably the best despite his day 1 record. Well, his day 1 record, I don't know what his day 1 record was, but he got the worst matchups. Like, Mono Green is actually bad against Mono Black Snow. And he played against Mono Black Snow and Orzhov Snow Control like 4 times in the first, like, 9 rounds of the tournament. 10 rounds in the tournament. 1, 2, 3, 4. Played against 4 Orzhov / Mono Black control decks, and then 2 Mono White, which Mono Green is bad against. So the only really fine matchups that he had were round 1 in Rakdos Vampires, round 3 maybe Naya Treasures, and then round 9 Izzet Epiphany. And then that was day 1, probably. And only 3 out of the 9-10 matches were favorable for Mono Green. And then we have Izzet Epiphany, Azorius Control, and Orzhov Clerics, which he ended up losing to Clerics, but still. So we're gonna use this information to deck build for ourselves today. So now I want to switch gears a little bit and show you something else. I want to show you the new Unfinity set from Magic. This is the new Unset. There's black borders. Okay. There's new full art Shocklands, which is pretty cool. All foil collector booster. There's also there's an entire commander deck. It's like an unset alternate art commander deck, or is that a secret layer? I think there's a secret layer commander deck, but it's a full commander deck, and it's the one that Gavin Verhey used against me in Vegas it was a flip coin deck, so we might show you that if we can find it. But this here is the Space Family Goblinson, which is hilarious. 4 mana 1/1. It has trample as long as you've rolled 3 or more dice this turn. Whenever you roll a die, put a 1/1 counter on it. And then we have these amazing looking basic lands. Does everyone see these basic lands? That is insane. I know you see it because you're watching the stream, but holy crap. Look at these basic lands. Have you ever seen something more beautiful in your life? Oh my gosh, I want these. They're so good. They're so good. Like, these things look like you just, like, they're just like little bit off hard air balloons, but still. Can we get those lands on Arena? Oh, that would be sick too. Probably not, though. I have a prediction in progress that I didn't complete. Who's the threat? Veggiewagon? Was Veggiewagon in the threat, or was EK the threat? Veggiewagon died first, so I'm going to give that to EK. Alright. And then these are the Shocklands. The other Shocklands are also out as well. These are just 5 of them. But holy crap. Look at these Shocklands. Temple Garden, Stomping Ground, Blood Crypt, Water Grave, Hollow Fountain, and there's more too. And this is what the Infinity set looks like. And there was also a Twitter post about the lands that I want to look at too. That I'm kind of just going to scroll down and see if I can find here. Here they are. These are the ones I just went over, and then there's also these. The Godless Shrine that looks like something going around the moon, or maybe this is the Earth in a like solar eclipse, looking from this other side of space. But like Steam Vents, Overgrown Tomb, Breeding Pool, and Sacred Foundry. Jeez, I know. Look at these Shocklands. That's insane. It's like I don't even need to get I don't even need to get the Expedition Shocklands anymore. Just get these. Oh my gosh. I want these on Arena too. Holy crap. That is a beautiful. These are secret layers? This is the unset. This is Unfinity. Usually they print borderless basic lands in unsets, but they have borderless shocks in this one. Yeah, shocks are in an unset. Yes. What's the link for these? I'll give you the Twitter link actually to this thread, which is right here. I'll post it in chat. All right, everybody. If you want to see this for yourself, click the link in chat. They just tank the value of your shocks. What shocks do you have, Scoop? Jeez. Look at these lands. Are you? Oh my gosh. Oh. I only saw these, but there's another version of them. This isn't even my final form. Oh my goodness. The space lands. Oh. I'm dying. Oh my gosh, dude. Dude, I need these. This isn't even a want anymore. How do we get these? How do you get the unbox? I'm buying it right now. Yeah, take my money.gif right here. All right, so now that we've seen these, let's go ahead and look at the commander. Thank you for the links, chat, by the way. Highly appreciate it. These are the commander cards here. All right, so heads I win, tails you lose. By the way, this is the commander deck that Gavin Verhey used if you just got into stream right now, if you're just joining us. This is the exact 100 cards that Gavin Verhey used to win our commander pod of 6 people, including Veggie Wagon, Yoshi Islander, Bearded Beer Time, Covert Go Blue. I believe, who else played with us? There's a lot of people that played with us. It was Gavin, CGB, Bearded Beer Time. You should follow all these people, by the way. Yoshi Islander, me, and I think it was Lord Kaiju. Was a 6-person commander pod, and Gavin won with this deck. So make sure you follow along if you like Commander. We have this card. Okay, I wanted to see the actual arts of them, though. I think the arts of the cards are already revealed, right? Two display commander cards? What's this? Oh, it's the big bordered commander cards. 5 reverse 4 borderless single legendaries. Now let's go to Gavin Verhey's Twitter real quick. I know he tweeted about them. Here we go. All right, chat. Here we go. These are a little bit of a sneak peek on what cards are in this deck. Oh, wait. What's this? Ah, here we go. Wait. We have Cinder Split, Eye of Wisdom, and then we have, this is one of them, and then the flip side is just a different art. And I think this is the first time that this has happened, but that's pretty cool. What art do you like the best? Do you like this one, or do you like this one? We have Akon, Eye of Chaos, which is, this is the card that does like a million damage at the beginning of combat. Flip a coin until you lose a flip. Whenever a player wins a coin flip, double its power and toughness. This card gets to like infinite. Because you have a lot of cards like Crokeyz Thumb, and then we'll go over that kind of, you know, manipulates your flipping. We have this side of Okon, Eye of Chaos, and then we have this side of Okon, Eye of Chaos. Propaganda, which this is such a good art of propaganda, especially since it's full bordered. But like, I kind of want just this propaganda. Like, look at that propaganda. If you play Commander, holy crap, that propaganda is pretty cool. Kitchen Time is a flip a coin. If you win the flip, take an extra turn. There's this side of it, and there's also this side. I think I like this side better. You have Crokeyz. If you would flip a coin, instead flip 2 coins and ignore one. So, like, there's also this card that kind of pairs with the whole deck. There's that side or that side. I don't know. I think I like the green side better, but regardless, you get to pick what side you want to play the card, and the arts are pretty cool. I like the propaganda one the best out of all of them. But I definitely want those lands. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and start building a deck, I think, and then we can start playing some matches. But that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Also, make sure I believe you can pre-order. Actually, one more time. Oh, by the way, sub to my YouTube. You can go to coolstuffinc.com and you can probably pre-order things. I'm going to actually look it up right now on Cool Stuff. Look at Cool Stuff's website. Are you serious? Does any card game store ever have a website like this? No, that's what I thought. 15% off all MTG foils and all the. I believe this also stacks with the discount. So if you log in and then you put code James5 at checkout, you get 15% off plus 5% off from using my code. So 20% off all Magic the Gathering foils. If you're collecting Magic the Gathering cards or play Magic the Gathering in real life and not just on Arena, you definitely want to do this. 20% off all MTG foils is no joke. Okay, you definitely want to do this. But anyways, let me see if I can pre-order something. Magic. Deck builder tool, daily sale. Let's go daily sale. Commander deck. What do we got for our new releases? Pre-orders. All right. Can we do Magic the Gathering? Collectible card games. Easy peasy. All right, that's Yu-Gi-Oh. All right, so there's like Yu-Gi-Oh pre-orders and stuff. Like you can just click pre-order, and then you can make a whole cart of pre-orders. This applies to Magic the Gathering as well. But if you say you want a Battles of Legend booster, you can pre-order that, and then you can just go to the store and tell them you pre-ordered it, and then when the day it comes out, you'll be first in line to get it. You can also get it shipped to your house. You don't have to go there either. I mean, I go there because it's my LGS, but Card Fight Vanguard, whatever. Here we go. Champion of the Parish. You can. I don't know why this says pre-order for a Champion of the Parish. Oh, it's a promo pack. You can pre-order the promo Champion of the Parish, I guess, with the little stamp on it for $5. But anyways, I don't know if you can pre-order Infinity. They probably don't have that there anymore, or yet, I should say. Oh, you can actually. Do I just do this today? At some point, you can get special Infinity sleeves. Oh wow, they're actually here already. Look at that, they're on top of it. Pretty cool. All right. Anyways, let's build some decks, chat. Also, I'm still waiting on some ideas for our new sub goal, or I'll just keep it at gives 5 subs. All right, so new deck. Traditional standard. All right. Do we have any suggestions on what deck we want to build? Okay, knowing that Is It Epiphany means that we just need to kill them. We need the best mix of killing them and interaction against mono green and mono white. How do we do that? I'm gonna ask you this question, chat, because Twitch chat is always correct, and I ran out of ideas. You just play a different format? Yikes. That's a yikes. Mono green Cinderclasm. Mono green Meat Hook Massacre. Werewolves. I could go for some werewolves. The problem with werewolves is it's like a little bit more synergy based than mono green is. And we could just get rolled by mono green. Like, how does werewolves beat an old growth troll? Can you answer that question? It doesn't have worse removal against mono green in mirror matches though, because werewolves would be able to get burning hands. Well, if we build werewolves, we're just gonna have to take the L to snow, because like, there's no way we're beating snow. I mean, we gotta kind of have to pick our poison here, chat. No freaking way. You know, in order to beat it, we'd probably have to play Jund werewolves. I mean, I mean, Snow just laughs at Caretaker, though, as sweepers. Let's not build a deck that we know loses to most of the meta. We're trying to figure out how to beat Epiphany with a deck that's not mono green. Because if a deck is not mono green, that means it might have a good enough matchup against mono green and mono white. So what if we just build a black-white aggro deck? Is that possible? Like a big fatty aggro deck, but it's like black and white? Is that possible? Wait, that's already done, right? That's already Clerics. I mean, Clerics does have a good mono green and mono white matchup, though. But can Clerics beat Epiphany, though? I wish I could see the Clerics data, but there's, like, not enough. Clerics is too slow? Rakdos Haste. Well, the problem for mono white isn't that it's slower. Like, mono white is faster than mono green, but the problem with mono white is that it's a little too fast. Like, you play your cards and then you get swept by Cinderclasm, and then you're like, well, I mean, I guess I lost. The good thing about mono green is it doesn't lose to those sweepers that red plays. So I think what we're going for is to confuse the Izzet player. We're going to confuse them. That's going to be the plan. We're going to play a deck that's so obscure that we're going to confuse the heck out of the Izzet player, and they're not going to know what to play against us. Mono black aggro probably loses to a single Old Growth Troll. We got Old Growth Troll is kind of like the Love Struck Beast of the format. Like, we got to figure out a deck that just beats that card. Because, like, what deck beats an Old Growth Troll besides, like, mono white? Revive Party. Could be a thing, Mets. Well, yeah, Verse beats Ogre Troll, but when you play Vanishing Verse, then all of a sudden you're not aggro enough to beat Izzet. You see the point? Mono black aggro splashing white for Verse. Could be a thing. Honestly, what if we just built some kind of Orzhov aggro deck that wasn't Clerics? Would love to see Silver Quill Silencer be good. Me too. Me too, but that card's just not good, though. I would love for it to be good, Dale, but I don't think it is. Selesnya Human. Well, Selesnya Human still loses to Izzet, though. Because then it's just a worse mono-white deck. Have I seen Naya Werewolves? No? Oh, wait. Wait, yes I have. Yes I have. It's just real werewolves splashing Brutal Cathar. And, like, maybe Skyclaver, too, in the sideboard. Alright, so if we build werewolves... If we build werewolves, we're going to have to beat it to be fast enough against Izzet, but also has good interaction for mono green and mono white. And that the only way to do that is to have exile removal or be bigger than them. There's probably no way to be bigger than mono green. But maybe werewolves can be bigger than mono green. Well, that's what we're trying to figure out, Sloth. Werewolves has been done to death. Well, I'm also incentivized to do werewolves because my YouTube audience wants me to build another werewolves deck because I asked them. So it's either Naya werewolves, team of werewolves, or just straight red-green werewolves. But then how does that beat... The way that we could beat mono white and mono green with werewolves is with Brutal Cathar and Skyclave Apparition. I think we could take the L game 1 to mono green and mono white and then just sideboard into a bunch of hate pieces. Slugs. What's up, Jeffer? I want to play Slugs. Slugs. Yeah, aggro that slides into control. Typical mid-range. This card, we can't play this card, right? Kind of impossible. I played a standard challenge on Magic Online yesterday. Oh, sick. How many people played in the tournament? Yeah, we're going linear. So these are the werewolves we're playing? And we just stick Chariot in this deck? And then some other random 2-drop? What if we just go Wolf? Wait, are we playing Ascendant Pack Leader? We probably should, right? Ranger class? Oh, Prowler too. Oh, we forgot about Prowler. Snake Skin. I feel like we need more interaction, but I also don't want any more 3-drops. Like, there's so many 3-drops to play. I don't hate Valor Stance, but Valor Stance, we're probably not going to be looking to get white men on turn 2. Cathar is the main reason to be Naya, because we wanted to make this deck better against mono green and mono white. And I think you can't do that if you don't play Cathar. Well, I agree that Valor Stance isn't a turn 2 card, but I want a turn 2 card. My links don't work? Is that on just mobile? But I definitely updated those already. The Loner Werewolf? Those are the links on my Discord. Okay, sounds good. I don't think anyone clicks on those, but yes, I will do that. All right. Ill-tempered Loner. I could see this being good against mono green. But I also see us playing a card like, what is that, Burning Hands? What if I just played 4 Florahedrons? What's the 2-mana wolf that gets 1/1 counters? I don't know. Oh, Pack Song Pup? You have combat if you control their wolf or werewolf, put a +1/+1 counter on it. When it dies, you gain life equal to its power. Is this card good? Oh gosh, this card's a 5-drop. Are we playing this? It does have haste. Only good and limited? That's hilarious, Jolly. Taxidermist? +3/+2 as long as there are 4 more creatures in your graveyard. If this was a werewolf, I'd be in. What are we adding in to beat snow? We don't beat snow. Simple as that. We just hope we don't play against it. We're doing an anti-mono white, anti-mono green, anti-Is It Epiphany deck. Honestly, I want something to gain mana because we have a pretty big top end here. Like, Taxidermist could be a thing. Also, Florahedron could be a thing. Innkeeper must be better than Taxidermist. Well, the thing about Taxidermist is it becomes a 4/4 later on in the game. Howlpack Piper. I think these cards are just better. Like a 4-mana 2/2 is not where we want to be. Yo, Hearsay, how's it going? I mean, Thalion Spellbinder in the sideboard for Snow and Is it? Yeah, we can. The upside's worth it as a 1/of. I think I just want two Florahedrons. Because this card being a land is just too good. Yeah, EDH was fun. So we don't have any removal in our deck besides Brutal Cathar. EDH is boring as a viewer. I mean, it's your opinion. Other people have different opinions. Arsonist seems worthwhile for the aggro matchups. Arsonist? We can put it in the sideboard. And then we can do Spellbinder, right? Some number of Spellbinder, some number of Thalia. Fateful Absences removal. I agree. If I had removal in my deck, I'd want it to be red though, or green. Arsonist should be in the main deck as our Goldspan equivalent. We could do that over Caretaker. I want Thalia too, though. Oh wait, there's freaking Raidane too. How do we put everything in here? Yo, Bearded, how's it going? I don't know about Cinderclasm. We could just go. We could just try to go bigger than it and like play a bunch of 2/2s stuff. Pathways? Something like that? Well, I mean, could be a mistake, but we're going to find out, aren't we? Like, there's no point in just, like, not trying something. "13 white sources." We can bump down a farmland, go up a sundown pass. No. Bump down a rockfall vale, go up sundown. Well, yeah, we're being linear and aggressive already, but you might, like, it's good to have just creatures that are linear and disruptive. All right, so let's try our hand at this. If we can get a match. Yeah, like the whole point of building this deck is to be linear aggressive against Izzet. How is it being back to one monitor? I know. Oh man. If mono white is the best deck in standard, then we would have been able to see that. Mono white right now doesn't even beat Izzet Epiphany, so I would advise you to rephrase what you said. Mono white beats mono green, and mono white beats is it dragons, Grixis control, and Dimir control. There you go. I gave you the statistics already. And I memorized them to a T. And I use that information to build this deck right now, and we'll see if it can win. Okay, I'm restarting Arena. This is awful. Yeah, what's good, Josh Lucien? What's this about one monitor? Oh, one of my monitors broke in Vegas. And I have to go back to one monitor, Andy. In a brief month where it seemed like Izzet was on equal footing with white and green post Val, but yeah, but then as time goes on, the control decks always tech their decks out to beat the aggro decks and ended up being positive win rate anyway. Very sorry to hear that, but know that your toxic streamer alternate persona is still using 2 monitors. Correct. Oh, you mean Audine? Oh, okay. That's what I thought you meant. 3 ranger classes. All right, well, this is our first test against mono green. Let's see if we can beat this. I mean, we probably should have played Tangled Florahedron there. We could double spell, double ranger class next turn. Or little plebs that don't do that. We could probably play Reckless Stormseeker, maybe. They need to ban 5 cards. I don't know if they need to ban 5 cards, but I mean, maybe iteration or something. That's an old growth troll, and right on time, no white mana. Let's freaking go. Here's where they go Chariot and then push our face in. We have 14 white men in this deck. All right, give me a break deck. Give me a break. All right, that looks sus. They didn't play it as a land. That's a Snakeskin Veil. Yikes. How do we get rid of that Snakeskin Veil? We have to block and then take the neg and then they lose the Snakeskin Veil. Oh my god, Arne, how's it going? Thanks for it, my friend. How was your stream? For everyone that is joining from Arne Huschenbest stream, what's up? This is the one, James. You are watching some Naya werewolves that we're kind of trying to tweak to beat mono green, mono white, and Izzet, and then just take the L against anything mono black snow or Orzhov snow. So we're gonna hope to not play against those decks, but we're currently in this game trying to get rid of their Snakeskin Veil that we know that's in their hand. Regardless, how's it going? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to double block this old growth troll because I want them to use their Snakeskin Veil. So there we go. There's that and there's that. And then feel free to Snakeskin Veil your old growth troll and make it a 5/5 so I can Brutal Cathar it next turn, please. Inscription, okay. Fair enough. Maybe they have Inscription and Veil. I can't play around it anymore, so I might as well. Can't play around it anymore. Kind of worked. You know, it'd be kind of nice right now, being Orzhov Snow, right? You're not wrong. Let's see if they double block this. If they double block this chariot, it'll be insane. Please do this. Please double block. I guess they could. They don't have snakeskin veil, so. Oh yes, they're doing it. Could we actually be ahead now? Is this actually possible? I thought I was so far behind. Unless their hand is just like really bad. Or like a bunch of inscriptions. But I wouldn't be surprised if their hand was like 2 more inscriptions. Like based on how they've been playing. But like we know they don't have a land. So they had a top deck of land. I mean, if they had inscription, they would have snapped it off on the Brutal Cathar already, right? All right, I knew it was something. All right, attack with this thing. Oh, they do have a land. That's another Kazandu. Oh. Dang, aren't they always rating good streamers? Well, I appreciate the sentiment regardless. Thanks for the follow. Is this your first time watching me? All right, so their predicament was they couldn't cast Kazandu Mammoth and Blizzard Brawl in the same turn, so they were thinking for a while. They were like, well, I guess I'm going to take the line to Blizzard Brawl my thing plus play Mammoth as a land. I'm just going to jump this. Well, welcome to the stream regardless. I mean, I guess I'm just casting this and then pumping with Ranger class. Maybe I should just do this. Like, nothing I have here is, like, really that good. And I'm not attacking anyway, so I might as well just play this. Old Growth Troll's gonna be hard for us to deal with unless we draw another Brutal Cathar. Just play OTK decks like Giga Chad. I think the big struggle is that you can't out-aggro Mono Green. And, well, that's not the plan, though. We're not planning to out-aggro Mono Green. We're planning on exiling their stuff. Yo, Voiden, how's it going? Can I get a streamer shout-out for Voiden, please? Okay, so we want to make them use their second inscription that we think they have. But the problem is they can kick it, and that's a problem. So we're just going to, like, do this to, like, make sure we kill the Mammoth. Don't block the troll, because that doesn't really matter. If they can't have inscription here, I think we just lose. Delver Dragonstorm. That actually sounds fun. Maybe when I go to Historic, I'll play that. They are thinking for a while. Do they actually have the other... Okay, something that you got to learn about my stream regardless is that I call it every time. Literally, I call it every single time. It does not matter what my opponent has. I know what they have in their hand, okay? It does not matter. Honestly, I mean, I should just win a Nobel Prize at this point about this, because, like, it literally happens every single time. Literally, like you just said. I just called it. There's even a command in the chat for this. Just type in exclamation point called it, because it happened again. And now I can't win. Another brawl. Oh my god. Imagine mono green having double brawl, double inscription. That's insane. Dang. That's insane. Anyways. We're going to go a little bit less aggressive, and then we're going to go towards killing their stuff and becoming the control deck. So that means that our aggro cards come out and our non-aggro cards come in. We're going to go Raidane, Spellbinder. We're going to go Burning Hands. We're going to go Loner. And then we're going to go... I don't even know if Liberator's good, but we're going to go Huntmaster. And then we're going to take out, like, some other random freaking card. I don't care. Take out, like, a Naturalist. I'm gonna go bigger interactive against mono green is the plan right now. Thalia's not really good against them because like they're gonna go bigger than two anyway. Their toughness. Caretaker seems pretty good. Yeah, maybe I just cut 2 naturalists and I just put Caretaker in here. Honestly, Ranger class doesn't even seem that good, but if I'm the control deck, I'm going to want to cast creatures off the top in a controlling role anyway. Is Arsonist good? It deals damage, but like I feel like 1 or 2 damage isn't enough. We are Naya now. I shouldn't have blocked? What do you mean? I mean, even if we didn't block... and they still had the inscription, they would have had inscription plus Blizzard Brawl the next turn anyway. I don't think we ever win that game. Wow, this hand's like almost perfect. If we had like 1 less land. Oh my god, it just got even more perfect. Holy crap, dude. If we keep drawing spells, we're broken. Oh, for sure, Rachel. For sure. Pack leader, got it. Wow, I'm actually surprised they kept that card in. Liberator. There's no way I play nothing, right? I kind of want to play Ranger class and then up the Ranger class and attack with like a 2/2, but I also kind of want to play Chariot. I should probably play the Chariot. They want to trade Liberator for a 2/2 or like this pack leader, I'm okay with it. It's like I'm winning the trade wars here. It doesn't really matter to me. Like if we keep trading, the Chariot's gonna win the game. I'm okay with trading. I figured it out. We beat Izzet with Izzet. Izzet aggro with counters and bounce spells. That's actually hilarious. If we just build Izzet Delver, but then we just can never beat mono green. We still can't beat mono green, and we'll probably even have a worse matchup against mono white. That's probably actually terrible. We'd be able to beat Izzet, but only Izzet. Yeah, mono red can't really beat mono red can't really beat mono green. All right, so this Liberator, they can't use it, right? That's a good draw. Huh. What if I make Brutal Cathar? What if I go to nighttime here? No, that's not good. Because then Liberator gets to be good. Like, I could kill the Liberator for it to not kill my Chariot, or I could kill their Chariot if they animate it. I don't really know. Liberator does play around second Chariot in hand. They are more likely to have second Chariot than second Liberator. Wow, this is actually really good for us. Holy crap. So we get to trade these, and we get to kill the Liberator. Actually, Liberator doesn't matter anymore now that we don't have this. Oh, it's actually fine. Let me just save open mana for Chariot, and we're fine. Unless they have Snakeskin. We have 2 Ranger class. Yeah, Liberator just doesn't matter anymore now that Chariot's dead, and we traded for 2 2/2s. Then we have the answer to Chariot. So the only thing that's going to be hard for us is if they play like a 2 or 3 drop and then hold up Snakeskin. So they don't have a creature in hand? Kind of scary. Okay, Burning Hands doesn't really do anything here. Good play from them, unless they just know my hand. We could actually like try to kill them. Like we can Burning Hands the Liberator. And then like hit them for a lot. Nah. Could turn it to nighttime, but if I do that, then their Liberator gets to grow. I'm thinking about attacking with Bugbear, but I think that's bad too. I'm just gonna do this, attack with 2 of them. And then see if I can Burning Hands the Chariot if I attack with these. Actually, no, the Chariot can't even become a creature. I still think this is fine. Liberator will flip if I don't Burning Hands. That's true, but I'll just play Ranger class. Because, like, they can't kill me this turn. I'm at 15. Like, this will make them really scared of losing because they're at 8 life here and I'm at 15. So they have a good attack with Faceless Haven. They have a good attack with Asika's Chariot. But they also have to get a token on the board somehow. So they have to have, like, another Ranger class in hand for this to be, like, pretty good for them. If they have, like, land Ranger class, that'll be good because then they can animate Faceless Haven and Ranger class. So, like, okay, Dodge Ranger class, they have a land. All right, cool. We're kind of Gucci right now. Yeah, they're playing defense. They're going to play defense with Faceless Haven and Chariot. But I can actually do this. I can animate Den and Burning Hands. Not like that. Holy crap. Why are they tapping like that? All right, so if I kill the Liberator right now, they animate using the 2/2 and the Liberator. They can block 2 things. They block 2 4s, 2 4, 5 6 7 8 9 10. So they're dead if I do this. If I don't do this, they're at 7. They live at 1. So this is guaranteed dead. All right, so I want another Liberator here. Based on how that game is played, do I want an Arsonist? Probably not. Do I want Thalia? Thalia better than Ranger class. Probably not. Thalia stops on-time Chariot and makes the removal spells more expensive. It also makes my removal spell expensive. Hmm. I think I might play. Yeah. Just gonna click submit after that. This hand doesn't have interaction in it, but I just want to try this loner card and see if it's good enough. Okay, we have taxidermist, which is good. This is a card I want on turn 2 here. All right, their start's pretty strong. Stars are a really good draw. Holy crap. All right, they're going to get a big attack in here because I'm not blocking. They removed my taxidermist. I'm a little sad, but I had Brutal Cathar next turn anyway. First, is it? What do you take out for Thalia? Where you're not screwing yourselves over to? We're taking out our Brutal Cathars for Thalia. All right, so that was a really good draw. Maybe that's the Snakeskin Veil. A 3/3 into this board's pretty good. And whenever it's dealt damage, it deals damage to any target. Or do we just make 2/2s? We can make 2/2s a couple different ways. If Arlen makes 2/2s, it dies. But then they're not attacking me. We could just go Chariot here. I mean, actually, Loner is actually better against a Blizzard Brawl. I'm going to go Loner. Loner is much better against Blizzard Brawl. It's like, yeah, I can die to Blizzard Brawl, but then I kill something else. All right, so they can no longer attack with their 2/2s, because then this will kill something else. All right, so what do I do here? Am I just playing Chariot? Or am I playing Liberator? Like, I can play Liberator plus a 3-drop, but like... then I can't use the Liberator. Maybe it's just a Chariot. I think I actually want to go Arlen because I want them to attack the Arlen instead of attacking me. This is actually the most interesting game out of the set here. If not flipped, you can use Arlen's loyalty to crew Chariot. I mean, in case no creatures on board or none that you want to use to crew. I can use Chariot as a 5/5 to crew Chariot, yeah. I mean, Arlen as a 5/5. If I zero it on Nightbound, yeah. Oh, they're not casting spells? Oh my god, this is so good for us. It's gonna get to nighttime. Maybe, unless I have a 1-drop. Everything at me. I actually did not die here. Perfect. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I can either go Open Lair or I can go Liberator. I think I want to keep it nighttime. Yo, Sean, how's it going? Oh no. Whenever a permanent is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target. Wait, do we just win from this? Wait, are they dead? Wait, are we gonna win from... Wait, what? Oh, me too, Rachel. Wait, are they dead if they attack with everything? Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 plus 12 is 24? They're dead, right? Oh my gosh. Yo, ill-tempered loner. No freaking way. Oh my gosh. Are we doing it? I guess I should just use this anyway. Wait, is this game? Oh, face damage. Oh, no freaking way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, when you didn't see it coming. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's a mistake they won't be making again. That's the first time that's happened to them. Oh, someone give me the clip. Quick, someone give me the clip. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and when I come back, I need the clip, okay? I need it. I need it. Need it. Look, even the lurkers come out of temporary retirement, solitary confinement. Even them, they're coming out to say GG's. Oh my goodness, that was just freaking too good. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back in a second. I want the clip. Also, sub to my YouTube when I'm gone. They're a lurker reporting for duty. All right. Oh, thanks, Jeffer. Chat, do it. Click the link. Subscribe. Yeah, let's watch the clip together one more time because I'm obsessed. Let's go. All right, chat. Remember, never underestimate the loners. They come back to bite. Hashtag MTG Top 5 at Channel Fireball. Flip. Flip it, baby. Let's go. Boom. Loner been in the gym. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Well, card's okay against mono white. They have Skyclave Apparition and Brutal Cathar, which deal with it very cleanly. That's a hand. All right, so we get to play against the matchups that we wanted to play against the first couple times. So mono green win, mono white. We'll see if we can win, but this seems pretty promising right now. Is it can wreck mono green if mono green isn't fast enough? Also true. Yeah, they can't beat mono white and mono green at the same time. Well, that was pretty bad for me. Kind of needed that. It's actually the opposite, Jaffer. It's about 50-50, but favored in the mono green side. Like looking at statistics. All right, so Skyclave Apparition into Elite Spellbinder turns off this hand a lot. We're gonna get to play the Arlen though and make some tutus. And then we're gonna get to buff the pack leaders. That's a Brutal Cathar. Okay. I mean, I'm in for it. Do this for now. Buff the dudes. I think I attack. Morning, Tokyo. Do I attack? Or do I take a turn off? Spellbinder gets to kill the Arlen next turn if I minus it. If I attack with both, they just trade here. I think I take a turn off. Because then I can eventually cast Chariot if I draw another land. Plus I can cast Brutal Cathar next turn to get my attackers through. While they don't have anything, do they have a 1-drop? Yeah. Pretty strong. All right, we drew another land, so we get to do this. Good for us. Then we get to get in with these. Now they're at 9, and then there's a lot of damage here. Plus I get to cast Chariot next turn, or attack with a big layer. We're gonna play Wedding Crasher. What's that? They're attacking? They're gonna plan to beat me in the air. So if they block this card, if they block Lair, they take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You've had the best success with white and green with Jeskai control. How's your matchup against straight Is It Epiphany and all the other variants of Is It? New arena event. What is that event? What's cool about it? All right, so that went over pretty well there. Mono white. Their flyers are going to be really annoying. We definitely want the Liberator. Do we want Loner? So are we the control deck, or are they the control deck? I feel like they want to be the control deck. They either want to be the control deck or just hit me with aggro flyers. I'd be surprised if they went aggro here. So if they're the control deck, we should just play like these cards. So if they're the control deck, we should go up 2. So we take out the pack leaders. And we take out a couple Stormseekers. The problem with that is I don't like playing Is It. We'll try Loner. This is about winning, not having fun. And is it just splash white for better removal in the green matchup? Problem is the removal would need to exile, and it would need to deal with a 4/4 trample. So we'll see what role that my opponent decides to play here. Oh wow, they're still playing aggro. All right, so he misboarded. See if we can still win. Jeskai unfavored against Is It? All right, I need to draw a land. Wow. I did not draw a land that whole time. right, so they're gonna keep their aggro plan. So we're gonna play the control deck now. Rudin, thanks for the follow. Best deck for big threes: mono black zombie, plus 6% win rate versus all three big colors, struggling only against Is It Dragons version. How many people, if you look in the stats regardless, how many mono black zombies played in that Red Bull tournament? Good sequence for them. Need to kill the flyer. Good draw. Let's us play Chariot next turn. Man, that turn, the turn 2 they had was really strong. Turn 1 Paladin class, turn 2 land portable holes code spell counter was very strong. All right, that's a good opportunity to get rid of this thing. All right, we'll see if they have another apparition. They can use Paladin class to buff the things, and then I can block the Usher. That's fine. Or I can double block the apparition, actually. Maybe that's better. Block Usher's probably better, though, because Usher's ability is really good with Paladin class on the second level. And just leave the apparition there for now. No attacks. All right, this land's awful. Maybe they're just planning to use Paladin class next turn and attack with the double striker. If they double block, I'm okay with that. Well, if they double block, that means I can attack with these 2/2s, right? Or at least one of them. Nah, I don't want to attack with one of them. It was like, if they double block, it's a Kabir takedown. Okay, fair. I mean, are they going to do that and block? I mean, I'm also okay with that. Holy crap, that's insane for me. One card in hand. That is a pretty good draw. Flying is good against this, and Vigilance is also good. So, a little bit of a yikes here. It's actually a lot of a yikes. Because they can give the Raidane double strike. Oh, man. I don't know if I can win. What the heck? Oh my gosh, paid actor. The actors have been paid. Don't try this at home. Wait, I can't flash in second Arlen, right? Because it only says creatures, unless it's a creature in my hand. No, it's still a Planeswalker in my hand. I read it. It says you can flash in only creatures, right? Yeah, it'll be night, but it's not it's not always a creature at night. It's always a Planeswalker even at night. But you can zero it to become a creature. All right. If you haven't done this for the first time, we're gonna do a pack war right now. So it is pack wars time. So make sure you go ahead and read up on what we're doing in pack wars here, and then you have 2 minutes to use your channel points, whether you think this is an even or odd mana value. And if you guess what this card is in the chat, separate from the prediction, you get a free gift sub. If you want a gift sub, make sure to guess what rare or mythic you think this is from Innistrad Crimson Vow. So if you're here and you're not subbed, Silver, Scotchy BMW, we have Regarzis, Soren Markov, Tokyo Gringo. If you're in here and you're not subbed, make sure to guess. It's free to guess, but you also get a free gift sub from me if you get it right. Goldilocks. It's a 6-drop that makes a blood every time it deals damage. I can't remember the name. Okay, you can describe it like that and it's fine. Yeah, fair. I'm talking about my latter performance and previous Red Bull performance in terms of zombies. The deck is really solid versus all 3 main decks. Meat Hook, Crippling, Ray versus White. Death Touch versus Green. Typical aggro shell with Meat Hook versus Drain versus Izzet. I would be down to put my zombie versus any big 3. Yeah, I think it's fine against big 3. What about the other matchups? What about everything else? I'd be down to play Mono Black Zombies at some point. Probably going to play it sometime in the next week or two, because I'm ramping up my YouTube schedule now. I recently got a new YouTube editor, so he'll be editing more of my things, and I'll be able to provide more content for everyone. So if Mono Black is a thing that you'd like me to play, regardless, make sure to join the Discord, !Discord in the chat to get there, and go to my deck submissions tab, and you can submit your deck if you want me to play it on stream. So I would love to play Mono Black aggro, and maybe I can play your list. You can't guess wild cards, Dragalord. If it's a wild card, I gift the sub to a random person that participates. If it's a mythic wild card, I gift 2 subs to random participants. It's very bad versus mono black control and Orzhov control. Yeah, I can see that happening. Curse of Hospitality, Alchemist Gambit. Dorothea. Is Gems a valid guess? No. If it was Gems, I would have already known that it was Gems. Voldaren Bloodcaster. All right, for all of you pack lovers, I'm going to go ahead and open it right now. Any last guesses, okay? Any last guesses for someone who hasn't guessed before, and they'll open the pack in like 10 seconds. It's going to be an Alpha Black Lotus. I knew it, Rusty. I knew it. Olivia? All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Just kidding, not yet. Catilda, Dawnheart Martyr. I didn't see anyone guess Catilda, so yikes for you guys. Odd mana value it is, so congratulations. Did Nimblesloth win? Did Nimblesloth win again? Nimblesloth, can you calm down with these? Oh my god. 21.8 go to Nimblesloth and 3 others. Congratulations, guys. All right, moving on to more gameplay. Literally, Sloth wins every time. I guess I'll keep this. I don't have a 2-drop, but is what it is. I can cast Pack Leader on one. I have a 4-drop to grow the Pack Leader. I'm in. I'm in for it. Did they just go to end step? What just happened? Triple Stormseeker. Okay, so that was just an accident then? They accidentally pressed the skip button? Wait, that doesn't work the way they want it to. What is happening? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that sucked for them. That's never happened before. Alright, take out the pack leaders, because those kind of suck. On the draw. Take out the Stormseekers. Not very aggro. Loner! Burning Hands. This. Did I bring in this last time? This and Liberator, right? No. I don't want Caretaker, right? I just want this. I kind of want Raydane and Spellbinder though too, because those cards are kind of good. Arjuna is in the house. Case of the Mondays. Yeah, maybe for the opponent. You must construct additional snowlands. You're not wrong. Alright, so if I go Taxidermist next turn, I might not be able to actually. think I just have the Burning Hands right now. Well, if I go Taxidermist this turn, I can Burning Hands and Ranger Class next turn. Exclamation point Discord and chat, regardless. All right, am I going Taxidermist or Burning Hands? Well, I guess I've not played a red source, so I've made up my mind. Ranger Class Burning Hands is gonna be for next turn. Invite invalid. No way. Really? Oh, no, wait, you're in. You're in, Rexy. All right, so am I just going Ranger Class? Honestly, they don't even know I'm playing red, so this is a cool little flip over here. They don't know I'm playing red, but they probably have a Snakeskin Veil, and that's gonna hurt. Oddity. It sucks they played a haste creature though. They still get a draw. This hand's probably not going to work out for us just because of how strong their start was. Like the oddity giving haste there, giving them a draw off the pack leader was really strong. Could I have waited and double blocked the wood a wolf pack? I don't remember. Maybe. Snake skin in hand. Yep. Oh my. Woo, baby. Oh, I beat that. They don't draw land, it turns to nighttime, which is good for me. Please don't draw land. Oh my goodness gracious. So lackey. What? It just didn't cast Ren? I'm genuinely confused. Well, it's nighttime, so I can't actually make tutus. Which is what I want to do. Do I just attack them? Pretty sure I just attacked them. Like this? Because they're gonna cast Ren and make this a 4/3 and then give it a counter off Ranger class, and then I can't actually kill it with the Moonrage Brood anyway. So I might as well just do this. If they don't kill me, they're dead? And I guess in theory they could just cast that, do that. I chump block. Can I win through their 5/5? Asim, thanks for the follow. Pretty sure if I just chump block here, this is 4, 4, and 5. They block the 5, take 8, and I win. Exacxies! I did not think we were going to win that game. Ooh, baby. I like winning games I don't think I'm going to win. Wow, their hand was good. Their hand was good. They used the Snakeskin Veil, probably wrong, though. To my Spellbinder, though. Like, turn 2 Pack Leader, turn 3 Pack Leader, hold up Snakeskin Veil. They didn't use it, but they held it up. And then turn 4 Oddity. I killed a Pack Leader, attack with both, draw a card. I take 7. That's how that went. I don't know how I won that game. I think it was a combination of me like drawing okay at the end and then like doing a couple bad attacks. I think I lose if they just cast the Ren. I mean, I could have lost. I don't know if I would have. Ooh, Mythic Rare. All right, that's another Pack War. All right, this is going to be a lightning round Pack War where it's only 1 minute. But, so go. Quick. Is this even mana value or odd mana value? And then guess the Mythic. This is not just a Mythic from the new set, it's a Mythic from the entirety of Arena. So make sure to guess whatever Mythic you feel like guessing. Cemetery Desecrator. Matchmaker still assessing if Izzet's a good matchup. Should I pair this deck against Izzet or should I not? If it's not a good matchup, should I pair against it? Chadrick Silverquill, that's a good guess. Mask of Exhibition, good guess. Any other mythics that you'd like to guess, you get a free gifted sub if you guess correctly. And if you are already a sub and you guess correctly, I gift a sub to somebody that participates. Make sure you participate, and if someone else guesses, you could also still win a gift sub. All right, Eben Death for regardless. All right, let's go. It's lightning round, so we're just going to do it with no regard. Choose outcome. Let's go! Asika, God of the Tree. That is an odd mana value, and nobody guessed Asika, God of the Tree, so congratulations everybody that won, and everyone that lost. You suck! Just kidding, you don't suck. All right. And Nimble Sloth wins again, of course. Because why freaking not? Oh my. Is Nimble Sloth ever going to not win? Not sure. All right, sketch hand, but, you know, we have a rampant, we have 2-drop, 3-drop, so here we go. All right, Brutal Cathar against Mono White. Well, if any, this deck might not be the best deck, but I know one thing's for sure: the mana's working out. I wish my luck here would translate into actual games. Fair. Fair. Alright, so do I just Brutal Cathar there, Brutal Cathar? It actually seems kind of terrible in the way that, like, if they have another Brutal Cathar, they can Brutal Cathar or Brutal Cathar, which Brutal Cathar is something else too. How many times can I say Brutal Cathar fast? I don't know, about 5 times. Do I need the mana? I don't need the mana. Block. Okay, maybe I need the mana. Oh! I wonder if I just do nothing this turn. If I do nothing, I'm guaranteed to take 5, and that sucks. So I don't want to do that. I like that Stormseeker can block Thalia, which is why I'm doing this play. I might just lose to Spellbinder, though. 3 hopeful initiates, then I keep drawing lands. And these all get to train. These are all 2/3s? So here they just trump block with 1, or they can just take it. Oh, this is so rough. I don't think I can attack. Cinderclasm when? And a land. Sick. I don't think there's anything I can draw that can win me the game through double Spellbinder there. Like, I could have attacked with everything besides the Den, and then got in with one of them if they don't block, and then draw exactly Brutal Cathar to deal with one of the Spellbinders, but then I lose the next turn after that anyway. Oh, look, another land. Yo, sick. Yo, sick. All right, so I found out how we lose to mono white. We draw every land in our deck. All right, so we learned from our last matchup against mono white that we're the control deck in this case, so we're just going to bring in all of our cards against control decks. And then take out our aggro cards. And then control the game until we get to this point. That's only one land. All right, there we go. Boom, baby. All right, hopefully they don't have a... All right, hopefully they don't have a artifact, the artifact that exiles this. Plus a code spell cleric or something. Aspirant is a tough cookie. All right, so this is a good opportunity to play the tap land, though. This, exiling this tap land. And then we're closer to casting Huntmaster, but next turn we can go Ranger class, and then upgrade the level. So no go on the block. They have nothing? Wow. So I can do this. I can make it daytime. From the top deck to the bottom scry. That's funny. All right, then we can go Hunt Master next turn, right? If we draw land. A hand's a burning. I'm gonna turn it back to nighttime then. Then Burning Hands can kill the adversary. They have Valor Stance in hand. That's fine. Valor Stance. Oh, I guess they can make their thing indestructible. So yeah, I'll Burning Hands before blockers. But Brutal Cathar. Oh, that doesn't exile anything. Okay, but they're gonna turn it to daytime. Fair. But they're gonna... My Brute's gonna go on the stack, then their Brute's gonna go on the stack. They're gonna take my Brute before it resolves, and then they're gonna get back their Usher and their Luminarch, and then have my Brute under theirs. So this is really bad for me. For some reason, my Burning Hand, I didn't calculate that this was going to go back to a 2/2. For some reason. I should have kept it. For some reason, I didn't calculate that. Oh yeah, it would have been a 3/3, so never mind. Yeah, I was right. I was right. Yeah, it would have been a 3/3. Okay, I would love a land. But we're not going to get that, are we? All right, if they don't pump the aspirant, I can block it with my lair. Then I lose a land. I need one more land to cast Huntmaster. Oh my goodness. That's the third adversary. How's it going? Pretty well. Pretty well. Thanks for asking, Captain. Like, I still don't think they have good attacks. But if we don't draw land, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. I guess that means we're in a lot of trouble, right? I guess we could have just attacked with Naturalist. I don't really feel like losing the Naturalist for no reason, though. I think casting Arlen there was correct. Just like maintain our width against them. Aurora, how's it going? Nice Ollie Drowsy emote. Send in the dragon. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a dragon. Is that a dragon joke? Because I understand. They should probably just. Oh, you're talking about them. Their cave. I guess they could send in the cave. Their cave could eventually actually kill us. Things a 4/5. Thank you, Josh. Oh, I just got your message. I thought we were hanging out. I thought we were hanging out yesterday, which is the reason why. Okay. I'm gonna go straight there when I stop the stream. You'll have it within 2 hours max. Oh, that works too, Josh. That works too. All right. Oh, they're passing? Okay, I will, Josh. That's a loner. It's also mana. Root's pretty annoying. I got you, Josh. I got you. They're dead, Scotchy? Is that a chat lethal? Wait, so I go loner and attack with everything? Are they dead if I do that? Actually, they could have Valor Stance, right? I think they have Valor Stance. Okay, so do we put them on Valor Stance? I think this might be our only chance to win. I don't know, is this greedy? I want to make sure I don't die in the backswing. Do it for the. I'm gonna do it. I want to make sure I don't die in the backswing though. This is 12 damage to their face, regardless. Oh, they do have life gain. Okay, never mind. Yeah, they had the Valor stance. By the way, exclamation point called it in chat. Floopies. I have 2 blockers. I think I'm dead. Well, yeah, it's a blowout. I said it was greedy. Listen, we're not here to do the correct play. We're here to do the fun play, okay? And that was the fun play. How's it been going? Awesome, Ace Bayleaf. I think all they have to do is just attack me, right? No, they actually don't have lethal. They attack me. Because I kept 2 creatures back, they can't kill me. Because I played around Valor stance. Let's freaking go. Do I let this happen? If I save it, I go way back on board, but I get my Huntmaster. And I get 2 wolves anyway. Like, if I draw a land, I'm going to be upset. But this is the way I can guarantee my Huntmaster next turn. I swear to you, if that's a Valor stance. Okay, thank you, Ace Bayleaf. It would be better if you don't want me to play it on stream and go through that route, then posting it in the Discord is the best way to go. So thank you for that. Yikes. They can attack through my pack leader. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Diego Fritz is in chat. Oh! Dang. Welcome back. Gosh, Brutal Cathar is brutal. Especially when they have mine. Yo, Giggle Fritz is an OG, chat. Giggle Fritz is an O freaking G. Hey, how about a land? Cathar. That ain't it. And we're dead. Came back just to say play mono black control. I've been playing some Orzhov control recently. Yeah, that was the first loss in I don't know how many matches. Well, that's a little bit annoying. First loss in 4 matches. We're 3-1. Wow, just main phase snakeskin? Don't see that one every day. The heck just happened? Alright, so Blizzard Brawl. Inscription. I basically traded a pack leader and a snakeskin for my ascendant pack leader. And like a ranger class 2/2. Which is, I'm okay with that. Yikes. That hurt. Can I draw a land? Great. They're blocking? They must have they must have like Chariot Ren in hand if they're blocking. I guess not. Okay, I'm trading. Am I trading? I think so. I just need to not die so I can draw like the lens I need. Dang. Seven mana available? I don't think Sandra's still Legend. They can block with the Faceless Haven too. The tap land. That's really unfortunate. I guess they've only drawn lands the whole game. All right, let's just do this to try to draw land. Maybe they chump block. That's fine with me, because if they attack with Faceless Haven, they're close to dying on the backswing. All right. Coleman, thanks for the prime. 3 months in a row. Welcome, new Charmander D. Coleman, to the building. Welcome back, Jamer. That worked. How to win on 3 lands. Deck. All right, this hand's pretty good. All right, so they didn't have anything there. No 2-drop. They have like all Ogre Trolls. Okay, never mind. Pack Leader, Inscription. Oh, they have like multiple Blizzard Brawls. Okay. All right, so now I just go Spellbinder. Take like the 4-drop. Oh my god. I guess I'm taking one of them. Top deck land. Oh my god. Are you serious right now? Come on. That is messed up. This is just something to make them attack my island. When the computer programming fights back, right? I don't care if our island survives. I honestly want them to attack the island. Well, yeah, if it survives, then I can, but I don't really see that happening. Yeah, cats, dog, and trolls, you know? Oh, come on. What? Opponent, please. I did that for them not to do that. All right, sounds good, Giggle Fritz. See you later. When you come at the green, you best not miss. What's up, Rumty from work? Man, that was actually just insane. Their draws were like actually insane. Like Spellbinder, take the chariot. They have 2 chariots. All right, take 1 chariot, cast it. All right. I Cathar the Old Growth Troll, top deck Old Growth Troll. Cool, got it. Sick. Bot sees bug at its finest. By the way, if you guys want to watch one of my earliest YouTube videos, mind you, it's awful. It's a bad video. But the content is good. But, like, how I put it together was bad, and the thumbnail's bad. But, if you'd like, you can look at my YouTube channel and find the one that says Giggle Fritz on it. It's on the thumbnail. Yo, thanks for the tier 1 sub to Giggle Fritz. Appreciate that, Z. If I had one more land, I'd be insane here. But We're not. We're not insane. We don't even have red mana in this hand. Sometimes the deck just wants to make me lose. God, this hand's so good if we just didn't have to mulligan out of our minds. Goodbye, Burning Hands. All right, never mind. Can I have Burning Hands back? Oh, okay. Hi, Burning Hands. Okay, deck. All right, deck. Not trying to make their tendrils insane with that card on board. Oh, God, don't do it. Seriously? All right, now if we play Loner, then the Blight Blade can kill the Loner. And it only deals 1 damage to it. So why don't we just, like, play Ranger class and grow it, I guess. I'm actually terrified of another Blizzard Brawl. I mean, I'm kind of backed into a corner now. I'm, like, forced to play the Loner here. Yup. They have it. Draw a card. So Loner kills the... Loner would block... If I double block the Mammoth, I get to kill the pack leader also. Or I could just do this and then go flipped Loner. And then just grow the Ranger class on my turn. And then hope for the best. That's really good. All right, if I had a bunch more blockers, it would be good, but it's just not good right now. All right, now I know their whole hand. Which is probably too good for me to beat. Especially since they're getting a draw off this pack leader. So what's the game plan here? Brutal Cathar will come in on the backside, and that's not good. I can... Avenger can block the Mammoth, and then I can kill the Chariot. But then they still get draws off the pack leader. Did they cast 2 spells this turn? No. Wait, yes they... Wait, did they? They cast Ranger class and Chariot. Wait, did they cast Chariot? No, that was last turn. Actually, the Chariot got a counter, so we can't even do that. Actually, if I had played Needle Verge Pathway for red and I had remembered this ability, then we could have killed the Chariot and the Mammoth. Yeah, we can't kill both. If I had did this on red instead of white, I would be able to pump this. All that work just to have a backside Brutal Cathar die. Yeah, I don't think we could have won that game. Was there any sequence that we could have won? I guess if we just didn't play around. I guess if we had cast Loner on 4 instead of Ranger class, we could have been fine. Like, I was honestly just scared of this Blight Blade plus a fight spell. So I guess I just played too scared there. All right, let's do one last pack war. This one's gonna be for 1 minute. Is okay, pack war, 1 minute, go. Is this even or odds? And you can get a free gift sub if you guess what rare or mythic this is. So make sure to get to guessing. And then if a sub ends up guessing correctly, then I will gift the sub to somebody that participates. So a lot of chances to get a gift sub by guessing the rare here, get rare or mythic, and then you can win channel points by guessing whether this is even or odd by using your channel points. We have about 20 seconds left. Geralt for Pagsham. Thing is rigged since it's always odd, then guess odd. Voice of the Blessed. Listen, as soon as you pick odd, it's going to be even. Dorothea. I'm guessing there are really few even rares. I have no idea. All right, there it is. There it is. That's an even. Olivia's attendance. Did we get a guess for Olivia's attendance? We got a guess for Olivia's attendance a long time ago, but nobody said that this time. Oh my gosh. Who guessed, actually? I want to know who guessed. Does it even let me know? Well, I know 19.5 went to Hearsay and Allegris. Well, we're gonna try to work on this deck a little bit more. We did lose once to mono green and once to mono white. But I didn't feel like I was like totally out of the game. I feel like we did have to mulligan to. We were out of that last game, but we did have to mulligan to what, 5? And we would have, if we didn't have to mulligan, we would have with that hand, we would have had 2 burning hands. So maybe that would have helped also. So yeah. You hit me with a deck. You can definitely put it in the deck submission or message me on Discord or whatever. Hey, EK, what's up? Maybe we'll look on ideas about anything. You can hit me with a deck in the deck submission. Hearsay, you're not subbed right now, so it will be like I believe it is a $5 donation to get me to play a deck on stream of your choosing. If you're subbed, you get 1 free one per month. Raydane's my answer here. Oh yeah, I definitely have Raydane in the sideboard. 5 itty-bitty shekels. I mean, granted, everyone who's a sub gets one for free. Every single month you're subbed. So that's a chef's kiss. All right, guys, let's go ahead and... So I just Discord message you to have you play a deck of my choice. It's in the Discord. It's under deck submissions in my Discord. Type exclamation point Discord in chat. Click the second link, not the first one. That one doesn't work. Click the second link. Go to the deck submissions tab. Read in the what to do section there. Read up on it, and then it takes like 5 seconds to fill out the Google form. It's literally just me asking what deck you want me to play, and then I'll play it on the next day or the day after, depending on what I have going on. I don't read good. That's why you play mono green. It has the least amount of words on it. Let me see here. It doesn't even explain the card anymore. Yeah, you gotta dig deep into the rulings, right? All right, let's go ahead and go over to I haven't rated this person in a while, so we're gonna go over to the text on companions is outright wrong. Well, thanks everyone for hanging out today. I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe we'll play some more werewolves. If there's a deck submission, maybe I'll play werewolves and the deck submission. But I want to get some more deck submissions too. So if you're subbed, make sure to submit a deck. Like E. Coleman and people that are already subbed, make sure to submit a deck because I'm going to be putting out more YouTube content than ever. Just got a new editor, and we'll be doing YouTube content all the time now instead of just like once or twice a week. So looking forward to doing that. And have a wonderful rest of your day. We're going to go over to Anna Chess. If you like watching chess, she is one of the major chess commentators and friend of the stream. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. And as always, Goose Gang, out. Let's go!